Evening, folks. I even turned the microphone on this time. That's a bit of a novelty. Yeah, how the hell are you? I know what you're thinking. It's not Wednesday, Mamemeister. It's only Tuesday, and you'd be right. You would be absolutely right. The reason I'm doing this tonight is well, kind of two reasons. Well, one really, but kind of two reasons. First reason is I normally play pool on a Tuesday, but I don't know what they're doing. The place that we play at, we couldn't play tonight. So yes, I was kind of a bit of a kind of loose end. Evening, Steve. Good evening, Colin, and good evening, Ponder. We have him in. We have Colin coming across in stereo. Yeah, so I didn't have any pool tonight, and I'm conscious that you've also got Dale joins Ian on a stream, and you've got Charlie Farr doing a stream, and I think you've got 20th Century Gaming doing a stream on Wednesdays. I think I've kind of picked the busiest night of the week to do streams, but Wednesdays are generally the only night that I don't really have anything on. So it will go back next week. Next week, will it go back? Yeah, yeah, I'm still here. I'm down in Swindon the week after. But yeah. So anyway, I hope you're all doing fine. Yeah, there's a bit of chit. That's what I like to see. Thank you very much for being on Twitch as well, because I don't know. Yeah, I'm still at 22. Well, not subscribers, 22 followers. I don't. Any tips, chaps? How do you kind of increase that? I mean, people used to say to me about YouTube, how do you increase your subscribers and that? And I used to say, you've just got to keep putting out regular content, and the more people that start to watch, well, it's all kind of twofold. The more that watch, the more will start to watch. Um, but yeah, like I said, I don't. I mean, it's secondary. Twitch is always secondary. If I had a lot of problems with Twitch, then I would just I would come off Twitch. I don't gain anything by being in it. There's so few people actually on it. I mean, I've got 22 followers, but I think I've no idea who most of these people are. I don't even know where they came from, to be honest. I mean, I've never done any up until just a few weeks ago. I've done absolutely zero Twitch streams, so I'm not quite sure where these people come from. Maybe I need, is it a raid or something where somebody gives you all your watchers? Anyway, not to worry, not to worry. Right, back to the subject in hand. Yeah, we're going to continue with Jason Page now. We don't normally do this, but I was quite literally blown away with this stuff last week. I don't know what you guys thought of it. It was in bot account. For crying out loud. So we've got Colin times three. I can't think of anything worse other than three Dells. That would be even worse. Or what would be even worse than that would be four Panthers. Can you imagine that? Jesus. Anyway, yeah, right. Jason Page. Let me just. I was hoping for a few more people to kind of join. How are we doing? We've got 5 and 3. Yeah, well, 5 and 3. I think there's 5 people. But you know what? Stuff it. Let's just jump straight in. Now I have got my ultimate two here again. And what I'm going to have to do is, in fact, I'm just going to close down Twitch and YouTube. I've got it on my screen. I just like to kind of see what's going on. Hopefully this will come up on my screen. What the hell's going on here? What? Oh, there we go. There we go. Right. Mr. and webcam. Now, fortunately, this seems to have kind of behaved itself. I've just cursed it. I've just cursed it with saying that OBS has been behaving itself. Let me just quickly go like so. I'll move myself up to there. There we go. That's it. In fact, what? Let's. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Colin. I don't really understand how it all works. If I'm being honest. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that down there, and then I'm going to drag it up like that. I'll make it like that. That's better. How's that? That looks good. What do you think? Yeah, my stream is never going to be as fancy as some people's with all these little things moving about. That just doesn't really. I have no idea. I need to show you something really really cool by the way before I get going. My mate Neil, who is Neil is on. He does watch my channel from time to time. He's gone and got himself a 3D printer, and he's been printing me little berserks. Look at that! Look at that little mini berserk. How cool is that? And if you think, I mean, that look, he's even looking to the side. If you think that's cool, if you think that's attention to detail, he is also. Where's the wee guy? Where is it? There's the wee guy there. I'll move him up there so you can see him. There's the little guy there. Oh, you can hardly see that, can you? There we go. He's even. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. He's even 3D printed a bullet. Which is that? There we go. There's a bullet. There's a little guy. I think that is so cool. I'll tell you one thing though. 3D printer quality is a lot better now. Some of the early stuff that I used to buy. I mean, some of the stuff that I bought from eBay and that kind of stuff, it was like 3D printed and it was pretty shit to be honest. But yeah, the 3D stuff now is real top quality. Right. Anyway, let me just get everything moved over here. There we go. Right. Yeah. I, why do I do these double whammy videos? Just because it doesn't really make any difference. Yeah, it's just something for everybody. I know it's Sandra that kind of asked for the Watch with Mamemeister. She'll be obviously thinking she'll be waiting for this. And I do apologise, by the way, to people that might be watching, waiting for this on Wednesday and then it doesn't appear. Well, they will technically see the video, so that's fine. I do have a podcast which I was meant to put out tonight, and I'm going to get it put out tonight. Once I've finished this video, I'm going to do it. So anyway, right, let's get going with some Jason Page stuff. Now, what I've done is I've put my C64 down here because it was getting a wee bit, it was getting a bit too much stuff. In fact, what I can do, you can actually use a joystick to control this, which is really nice. Yeah, you don't really have to really see the menu. Right, what we want to do is go into that. Enter, and then we want to go into C64 music. Now, I did have a look at last week's to see where we were. Page, oh, there he is, number 4 on the list. We only got to first. That was how far. We'd only actually played about, I don't know, 10. So this next one is called Fourth. So let's take it away. You're very welcome, Steve. It's nice to make my friends happy, honestly. You don't understand, or you maybe do because you've got your own channel, but you don't understand how I don't ask for anything back. I don't ask for money. I don't expect anything. But when somebody says what you do is nice or it makes them happy, that's brilliant. I mean, seriously. Right, anyway, this is Fourth by Jason Page. I will stop talking. It would bloody well help if I pressed the right button. And already that is messed up. That is OBS being a dick. What the hell's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Hang on a second. Why did that just stop? Alright, what I need to do is I need to go back to this. I don't know what happened there. Something's not right, folks. Hang on. Right, I can hear this sound. It's playing this sound. Right, we're back. don't know what happened there. No idea what happened there. Ah, what the fuck? Right, something is going askew. Something is going askew, folks. Is it this cable, maybe? No, it can't be. Hang on, I'm going to turn the mister off. That's bloody annoying. Wait a minute. I'm going to turn the mister off, not the mister. Why is it doing that? Right, I don't know what is. I don't know what's going on with this. That's weird. I'm not even getting the. I'm not even getting it coming up in this. What is going on? What is going on? That's why once I finish doing this, I'm going to just edit it into a. Right, come on, what is happening? Right, it's appeared there. So let me do a quick. Right, don't know what happened there. No idea. The C64 was still on, but for some weird reason, it just. I don't know. The picture was disappearing in that as well, so I don't know. If this does continue to fuck up, then I might just actually have to use the mister to listen to some stuff, or I'll have to use deep SID, which I don't really want. I'd rather use this. Right, there is a joystick. We'll start again. 60 more music. Oops. And Jason Page. Please let me know how the streams are going, if they're crashing or anything. Right, so yeah, where were we? We were going to be on 4th. We'll start again. Boof. There we go. Yeah, what a tune. What a tune. Wee bit slow to start with, but I think it definitely picked up. The only downside to this SID player thing, it doesn't actually tell you how long a SID is. It just puts 5 minutes. Doesn't actually tell you. But anyway, hopefully this is going to hold up. So anyway, that was fourth. The next one is 14th. Again, these are all Jason Page. Yeah, what a tune. What a tune. Hang on, just silence that for 1 second. Close that down. Yeah, what a tune. You know the thing is, I'm starting to take these for granted that every tune is just going to be stonking, and they are. I mean, there's not been, with Rob Hubbard and even Martin Galway, every new, especially Rob Hubbard, there's a couple of tunes you say, meh, not great, but Jason's stuff is just different level. It really, really is. So anyway, that was 14th. The next one is called Head the Ball. Oh, I need to use this. Hang on. short and sweet. Sorry, I'm eating a sweet. It's good poetry. Short and sweet. I'm eating a sweet. This might be a stupid question. Was his music and games? Most of Jason's stuff, I think, Craig, were, what do you call it? It was from kind of 2015. So most of his stuff wasn't, but this one here, you can see there, it came out in 1989 and it was by Houston. What I'm going to do is I think most of Jason's stuff used the 8580 chip. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to turn off the other chip so we're actually getting it just as it should be. So what I want to do is do disabled. So this is now just using the 8580. Right, next one. Now, anyone that knows me, and I know all the folk watching this do, Hybris, a fantastic game in Amiga, but a big part of the appeal for me is the music. And whilst the game sadly hasn't been released for the Commodore 64 that I'm aware of, we don't know anyone that could convert it. Jason has done the music, so this is the mighty Hybris. Yeah, there you go. That's just going to start again. Hybris, what a tune. I mean, I would say that's almost as good as the Amiga one, which is testament to how good, what a good job Jason did with that. I mean, it's an absolutely stonking Amiga track. I do apologise about eating a sweet. The problem is, well, I could mute my microphone, but you know what will happen. I'll forget to turn it on. Or I could put that up like that, and I'll forget to put it down. Oh, excuse me. Hi Dale, how you doing, mate? Oh, got the burps. Yeah, Dave, I'm just laughing at. Excuse me, I'm just laughing at what you're saying about falling asleep in front of the TV. I can't not fall asleep in front of the TV now. Honestly, it doesn't matter what I'm watching, whether it's YouTube, whether it's a film. I always end up falling asleep. I mean, to be fair, I kind of feel quite tired, and then I'll close my eyes, and then I'll just pause whatever I'm watching. But yeah, that's definitely an old thing. But I do like what do you call it? I like the fact I can go for sleep if I want. So anyway, right, let's crack on. Now this next one is called Illusion. Now it's 19K in size, so I'm guessing it's going to be something quite special. So I'm going to just quickly on thing with this. I'll put the volume down. I'll do it properly, and I'll go down to Illusion. There we go. Ah, hang on. I notice this is using 6581. So what I need to do is I'm going to disable the 8580 and enable that. Save changes. Yep. Let's make sure that's all right. Right. Okay. Let's do that one again. You know what? That's not a bad. I don't feel like I've got. I don't like have lacky energy. I mean, I go to the gym and all that kind of stuff, but I just feel tired. I am falling asleep. That's not a bad. I might actually take some iron tablets. I am getting to that stage enough, you know what I mean? So, right. Anyway, let's start Illusion again. Right. we go. There we go. Right now, I wasn't planning to tell you this, but coming up next Tuesday for the nice and nasty, I have got Jason Page. Yep, there we go. I had a chat with Jason last week. What an absolutely top bloke. And this is the best part. I said to him, right, I need to get you into another video. So Jason has agreed to come onto my channel and we're going to do a live stream. And what we're going to do is I've asked Jason to pick his 5 favourite SID chat tracks that he's written and talk about them. And I've also asked him to pick his 5 favourite SID tunes of all time. And he did give me he did tell me well, in fact, did I ask? I think no. He told me he told me who the best current SID musician is at the moment, and I'm not going to tell you. And I listened to some of this guy's stuff, and it's mind blowing, absolutely mind blowing. I mean, Jason's stuff is incredible, and I did say to him, you need to get back and write stuff again because most of his stuff was 2015. He has done a few things recently. He did that kind of collaboration with Rob Hubbard. He says he was as nervous as hell. He's like Rob Hubbard, bloody hell, the main man. But yeah, so Jason's he's going to be on the Nice and Nasty next Tuesday. I have got it already. Like I said, we recorded it last week. I have got a Nice and Nasty coming out tonight, which is a great one. Somebody you know very well. That's going to be coming out after this. But yeah, Jason's going to join me for another video, and he's going to pick his kind of 10 favourite SID tracks, and he's going to be talking about them. So I'm over the moon. He's such a nice guy. Yeah, thanks for. I think it was Colin actually suggested why don't I ask Jason? And I mean I wasn't friends with him or anything, but absolutely top bloke, top bloke. I had to literally cut him off because we're going to run out of time. So anyway, right, enough about Jason. Well, here's more about Jason. Let's play the next track. This is Illusion. Now I asked him about why do you call it first, second, third, fourth. He says because it was the easiest thing. Rather than having to come up with my name, I just called it. That's the first tune. That's the second tune. That's the third tune. That was it. There was nothing sinister about it. So, right, this is Illusion number 2. Let's take it away. Let's turn it up and then start it. Yeah, there we go. Illusion 2. I mean, another cracking track. What's surprising? Well, not surprising as such, but what was I going to say there? Yeah, 1988. So that's an early track. Yeah, good to see you, Church. How you doing, mate? Always good to nice to see some people coming across from Twitch. I've literally just started on Twitch. I've only been on Twitch about 3 weeks. I've been on YouTube for 13 years, and all the cool kids told me I need to move across. Yeah, get down with the kids. So that's why I'm on Twitch. Just starting off, but the great thing is you can actually stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So anyway, that was Illusion 2. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to this, in case anyone's wondering, I'm actually using an Ultimate 2 to play all the music, which is it's a recreated Commodore 64, and it's using two real SID chips. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug them both in, enable them both, so that you've got in socket 1 you've got a 8580, and in socket 2 you've got a 6581. It does give quite a nice sound. Okay, save that. Right, the next one is, and these are all Jason Page. Yeah, Jason, like I says, Church, I know you've just joined us. These are all Jason Page SID tracks. I don't know if you're a fan of the SID at all. Who wouldn't be? But Jason, I had actually had an interview with him last week. He was on my podcast, which is going to be coming out next week. But Jason's agreed to come on another video with me, and he's going to pick his 5 favourite tunes that he's written, and he's going to talk about them. And then he's also going to pick his 5 favourite tracks, SID tunes from anybody. So I'm really looking forward to getting him back on again. He's a cracking bloke. This next one is called Isle of the Cursed Prophet. I'm just going to turn the sound up and then start it. Oh, wrong keyboard. Island of the Cursed Prophet. Take it away. You're just a mere youngster compared to me, Squire. Mere youngster. Yeah, there we go. Um, that was all right. A bit repetitive. It was obviously press plus. I'm not quite sure what you're on about. Yeah, if you've got your volume up really loud, Keith, I better not say wank, cunt, or bollocks because I don't want to upset your neighbours. Plus or two? I've absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you're on about. No idea, Colin. Anyway, that was Island of the Cursed Prophet. Now, there are another two tunes. Let's just, we'll move on. Like this next one is a game that apparently Jason actually wrote. This is Ivan Iron Man Stewart's, named after me. It will shift between, right, on the Commodore 64. So what was it? That'll be a minute. Let me just put it back to. Oh, do you have to play it and end it? Right, anyway, not to worry, let's just move on. So this is Iron Man Stewart's Super Off-Road Racer, I think it is. Let's take it away. quite sure what you're saying, Colin. I'm pressing. Yeah, again, it's a tune. It's an early tune for a game, so you know, some of them would be quite. There probably wasn't a lot of code, to be fair. I'm trying to press different buttons and it's not doing anything, so I'm not quite sure what you're on about. I don't know what you're on about. Anyway, that was Iron Man. Right, the next one. This is Jay's Editor 2. Here we go. There we go, yes. Oh, fucking hell, it's away again. Hang on a second. Right, that was Jay's Editor 2. Let me, This next one is Jay's Editor 3. Let's take it away. Is this the same? It's slightly different, I think. Right, I think that's kind of looping again. So the next one we're going to listen to is The Last Ninja. Now, presumably this is a remix because I don't think Jason did any stuff for Last Ninja, did he? I don't think he did. Anyway, let's take away. This is Last Ninja. Yeah, I tend to agree. I mean, it's a bit like somebody making, I don't know, it's like somebody making, bringing out Bohemian Rhapsody. It's never ever going to beat the original. When the original is so good, I mean, the original is like perfection, and you're never going to beat it. I mean, it's a nice remix version. Um, excuse me, but I think I would tend to agree. I think I do prefer the original just because that is the one I'm used to, and it was perfect, perfect. It was perfect as it was. But I mean, that's an absolutely cracking SID tune on its own. Yeah, but so there's a bit of debate going on about the ultimate. Yeah, there's a guy called Gideon who used to make various hardware. One of the things he used to make is called the Ultimate 2 cartridge, which is a cartridge that plugs into your original C64, and it allows you to play games off SD cards. It's like you can load all the games, you can load SID tunes and all that kind of stuff. Um, I've got one of these. The thing I'm using tonight, it's an Ultimate 2 board. Now Gideon makes these boards. You've got to wait about 2 years to get one. I mean, I put my name down probably 2 years ago, and I only got it recently. But now that he's part of this new Commodore 64 thing, which I'm still not convinced about, but anyway, um, Gideon is now part of that. So they're going to be selling the Ultimate 2 cartridge. They're going to be selling the Ultimate 2 board, but it's going to be in a brand new case. I'm using a Breadbin C64. So yeah, I've already got an Ultimate 2. I don't need another one because it's exactly the same. That's one I've just got. It's got two SID chips in it. It's brilliant. But all this stuff that, even in Alex, all this stuff that Gideon does is just something else. So anyway, right, let's take, what are we doing for time? We're going to, what the plan is, we're going to continue to listen to some SID stuff until 9:30, and then we're going to do a quick watch with Mamemeister, probably another Starcade. I am going to continue next week with Jason's stuff because it's so good. It really, really is. So the next one is Last Ninja 2. Yeah, I think maybe that thing doesn't seem to work, Colin. So I'm thinking it's possibly it must, if you're using Ultimate 2 cartridge, it must be slightly different from the actual Ultimate 2 board. So this next one is Last Ninja 2 Remake. Let's listen. Wow. Oof. There's a wee bit of sanction going on there, I think. not sure if that's starting to loop actually. It's a bit different. Hi Brian, how you doing, mate? I love the fact that your that your YouTube avatar is my Mamemeister mug. I think you're the only person that's still got one. I never even kept one. I think I can't even remember what happened to them. I made like, was it 5 or something? I think it was. Church, what are you saying? With a very limited spectrum, artists could smash out amazing tunes. Yeah, absolutely, just insane. Right, the next one is London Kid. Now I wasn't aware that that's apparently, well, in fact you can see it now. This is apparently a Jean-Michel Jarre one. Wasn't aware of that. Let's take a listen. Wow. I'll be honest. I mean, I'm a fan of what do you call it? Jean-Claude Van Damme. Where did that come from? Uh, Jean-Michel Jarre. I mean, I went to see him. Went to see him about 10 years ago. I'm not really familiar with Revolution album, but that I love that. Absolutely love that. LFC. You're mentioning what you call it, Marcus Klein's Hi-Fi Sky. Have you any idea where that is? Does anybody have any idea where that is in the SID collection? Let me just go back for a second, because if you go back, I mean, if you go to musicians, he's not in musicians. If you look under M, I can't find him in here. Marcus, this is where I'm going to find it. There's no Marcus. Mark. Nope. There's no Marcus. And then if you look under K for Klein, I can't find it either. Yeah, there's no Tim Kleiner. Does anybody know where it is? I mean, this is, maybe I need to update. Maybe this is an older version of the music. And if you look for, well, obviously this is yeah, demos. Yeah, if anyone can tell me where it is in this collection, maybe I need to get a more up to date version. I don't know what one I'm on actually. Don't know. Anyway, right, listen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play one more Jason Page one, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to uh, I'm going to play one track from the guy. Say the title again. What are you on about, Colin? Um, I'm going to play one track from the guy that Jason says is the number one SID musician. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide it so you can't actually see what it is. Title, it's called Hi-Fi Sky. Hi-Fi Sky. It's possible that the 64 music collection, the high SID, whatever it's called, maybe the one I've got on this thing is a bit old. Don't know. It's not that old. Excuse me. Yeah. Right. I'm going to play one more Jason Page one, and then I said I'm going to play one from the guy that Jason reckons is the number one guy. Right. So that was London Kid. We're going to finish off with Lords of Dragonsphere. Dragonspire even. Right, let's get it going. This is a game, so I'm guessing it's going to be quite short. Wow, good one to finish with. Yeah, that's excellent. Right, I'm going to play two more. I'm going to play what we did a SID show. We did about 8 or 9 episodes, and I was joined by Panther and Lacosa. Now, Lacosa is an extremely hard guy to please. Yeah, he's not slow in coming forwards when it comes to saying stuff shit, but he thinks that this Hi-Fi Sky is the best SID tune ever. So let's take a listen to this, and to be fair, it's a beauty. So this is Hi-Fi Sky, and this is by Marcus Klein. Take a listen to this. This is incredible. Colin, can you let me know how long this lasts? Well, it's not got a timer on it. Yeah, what a tune, and absolutely the first time I heard that, I couldn't believe that that was actually coming out of Commodore 64, and that plays on a standard Commodore 64, by the way. It's just mental. Can we come out of this? Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this off. I'm going to move the mister off the screen. Uh, Let's see, move it off the screen so you can't see it. Yeah, I don't want you to see what I'm actually doing. Well, you can see it's, yeah, I'm going to move that down like that. There we go. Right, this next one. This is, like I says, I had Jason on the Nice and Nasty last week, and it will be coming out next week. And I asked him to pick, or I asked him who he reckons was the best SID musician, and he said this guy is he's the main guy at the moment. He's the one that's putting out the best stuff. So I'm just going to pick one. I don't know how modern this one is. I'll tell you what, let me just. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Right, let me just pick one. I'm going to pick one at random. Right, this one is called 80 Squares. Cheers, Keith. Take care, man. This is called 80 Squares. I'm not going to tell you who wrote this. It's coming up. Let's take a listen. This is from 2019, by the way, so it's not even a current one. Do you know who this is, St. Colin? Is that just because you know the tune? Because I've hopefully hidden the track. He's done a lot of tunes. Good evening, Ed. How are you, Squire? Nice to see some people coming across for Twitch and commenting. Always good to see. Right, anyway, Colin's a smart bastard. He knows who it is. But anyway, yeah, that track is by a guy who Jason Page ratings is the main guy at the moment. He's the number one. He's the Ronnie O'Sullivan of SID music. So right now we're going to have to stop this. What we're going to do is we're going to have watch with Mamemeister. Excuse me, watch with Mamemeister. What we're going to do is I'm going to switch this off for starters. In fact, you know what? I can get that. No, I need to switch it off just now. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Just give me 1 second, folks. Right. Okay, that's that off. Yeah, there's my. Oh, let's just stick it onto my webcam file. There's my Ultimate 2. It's a proper original bread bin. That's where I've got my. Yeah, it's an Ultimate 2 board inside there. It's got a little logo at the front. Ultimate 2, Ultimate 64. Yeah, lovely bit of kit. Original. When was this? What? C64. Does it have a date in it? I don't know. No idea. Made in England, apparently. But yeah, that's what you're going to get if you get your Ultimate 2 from the new Commodore. But I don't need it because I've already got one. Right, we're going to finish off with an episode of Starcade, which, if you don't know what it is, it's a rather cheesy TV program from back in the day. So let me just go to PC monitor, and then I'll turn my webcam on. There we go. There we are. What I need to do. In fact, no, I don't need to do that. It's a video file. Hang on a second. Right, that was the last one we played.
This is Star Arcade Game Show.
That's 44.
And some brand new ones being introduced to the
Oh
public
God,
for
we're
the
not
first
playing
time
that one.
anywhere. And now,
Right, enjoy, folks.
Starcade, TV's first video
I do apologise about any offensive fashion, haircuts, or inappropriate comments.
public for the first time anywhere. And now, here's your host for Starcade, Jeff
It's
Edwards.
Jeff Edwards.
Okay, thank you very much, and welcome to Starcade. Here we are backstage where our players are warming up for today's big match, because today, one of them's going to have an opportunity to win their very own video arcade
Is this the
game.
one that
So
we've
players,
seen?
ready? You all set? Okay, let's go play Starcade. Come on.
Have we seen this one? Oh, I think we might have seen this one. How's that now, Dave? I think we might have seen this one.
Let's light up here, Mike. There we go.
Yeah.
Welcome. Nice to have you here on Starcade. Nice to have you all here.
Yeah,
These
we've
are our
seen this one.
contestants. Let's meet them right now, and your name is?
Holly, Cesara.
Holly, how you doing? Okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. You
Yeah,
good
we've
game
seen
player?
this one.
No, I'm not used to games.
You're not used to games? What are you doing here?
I don't know. I just tried out because my friend asked me to.
Well, you know, sometimes people come in, they're not used to games.
Right,
and,
let's
they
go
do very,
for
very well. So
that
we'll
was
see what
for
happens with you
episode
today, okay?
46.
All right,
Let's go
and
for
you are
episode
Michael Briggs. Mike,
47.
tell me a little bit about yourself.
Right now, I'm employed as a maintenance worker, but I'm also a musician, songwriter.
Great. What do you?
This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game show.
I
starring
don't
your
play video
favorite
games, so I'll just
and
go
some
on a
brand new ones being introduced to the public for the
I'll
first
go on a
time
TV
anywhere.
program where the idea
And
is to
now,
play video
here's
games.
your host
Yeah,
for Starcade,
I've
Jeff
heard it all.
Edwards.
Hey, thank you very much, Kevin. Welcome to Starcade. Here we are backstage where our players are warming up for today's big match, because today, one of them, or should I say two of them, are going to have a great opportunity.
Oh, wait a
to win
minute.
their very own
Oh, no, we
video
haven't seen
arcade
this
game.
one, no.
Warm-up time is over. You guys ready to play Starcade?
Yeah, all right.
Let's go.
Oh, for Christ's sake. God, we thought that one from a few weeks ago was bad enough. Jesus Christ, this is going to be cringeworthy. Oh my God, look at this.
Boy, we have a good group of contestants here today. Let's meet them right now. I see we played the old trick, the MC
I think they've had
game. We
too
have
many
the
fruit
Pacific
shoots.
Twins, huh? All right, we'll start on my right. You are?
Corey Washington.
Oh, wait a minute,
Corey
we've seen
Washington
them.
too,
We've
right?
seen this
Jerry
one. Yeah, Corey
Jerry
Washington,
Jerry, tell me a
that's
little bit
right.
about,
This is
Jerry, okay.
fucking
Tell me a
awful.
little bit
Right,
about yourself.
Okay, well, I
we've
go to
watched that
Culver
one,
City
right.
High School,
Episode
and,
48.
And I, my hobbies are painting
Oh, we've seen that one as well, right? Episode 49, possibly.
Okay, fine.
Now we'll try again.
This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game show, starring your favorite video games and some brand new ones being introduced to the public for the first time anywhere. And now, here's your host for Starcade, Jeff Edwards.
All right, thank you very much. A couple of hot teams.
Not the guy and his mum.
Starcade warming up for today's big match, and today one of these teams is going to have the opportunity to win their very own RB5X programmable robot. So, players, you ready? All right, let's go play Starcade. Here we go.
All right. Bit of Berserk. Did I see Berserk there? How's the volume? Can you hear my voice, or am I too loud or not loud enough?
All right, got a couple of good teams here.
Oh my
Nice
God,
to
the
be
guy's
on.
going
It's
for an
welcome.
interview.
Nice
Look
to
at his
have you
suit.
here. Now let's meet our contestants. First of all, your name is?
Derek. I go to El Crystal and I live in San Bruno and I like to play space.
He didn't ask you. He
That
asked
is
your
the
name.
longest name I've ever heard in my entire life. You, sir.
Hi, my name's Tom.
And you're Derek's father, I presume?
That's right.
What do you do for a living, Tom?
Well, I'm in the computer business. I'm a branch manager for a company that sells hardware and software.
Well, you ought to be familiar with the way these games work then. Let's meet your competition. Your name is?
Tim. I live in Salem, Oregon, and I like to play golf and tennis.
Your name is
Salem.
almost as long as Derek's was. And you are?
I'm Dottie.
I am too sometimes, but... Oh,
Dottie,
that's your
I'm
name.
Dottie.
I see. What do you do, Dottie?
I was recently in the clothing business. I'm now going to take some time and play golf and tennis.
Good.
And I was recently in some adult films.
Welcome to Starcade. Now, as you know, our contestants are matched up based on their playing ability on today's games.
Could Jim
And
look
one
any
team
more
here
awkward?
is going to have the chance to win this fabulous RB5X programmable robot. There it is right there. Little RBX. You guys shake hands and get ready to play
And you could win a
Starcade over the
Diet
podium's
Coke
teams. Here we
R2D2.
go. There we The handshake's almost as long as their names. Kevin, tell us about the 5 games we're going to be dealing with today.
Well, Jeff, you know Starcade means video games, and today's lineup includes a true classic along with some new favorites. In the first position today, Bump and Jump, a frantic, bumpy, jumpy run. Next, Popeye, the man himself, and all his friends. And in the middle today, Space Invaders, the old
Oof, an early
favorite,
one.
and it's still great. On to Donkey Kong Jr., as Sun tries to free
Ah.
Papa, and finally Tasmania, a beastly
I'm
for
not sure of
survival.
Tasmania. I can't even
Okay,
picture
teams,
that one.
those are today's 5 games.
I was
All
trying
of
to
you,
play
of course,
Donkey
had a
Kong
chance to
2
play
yesterday.
before today's
Or
show. One of them
Sunday,
is
I
a
think it
mystery
was.
Game. You pick that in the first 3 games, you automatically win a prize. Now, to let our home audience know what the mystery game is, we'll ask Kevin to whisper it to him.
The mystery game is Tasmania.
Okay, Kevin, thank you. Now, teams, I'm going to ask you a question. First team to buzz in answers the question, answer correctly, and you pick the first game we'll deal with today.
Dave,
Here's the
what do you
question.
think he...
In Burger
Sorry.
Time, when Chef Pepper shakes pepper on the hot dogs, they change to what color?
Yellow.
A, yes.
Red.
No, sorry. The answer is brown. The 2 choices were A, yellow, and B, brown. And so the Delks picked the first video game we're going to play. And what would you like to play?
Space Invaders.
Dottie says she wants to play Space Invaders. So
I'm
Kevin will
glad
tell
you
us
said
how to
that,
play
Dave. Yeah, I was trying to play it the other day there.
It's
yeah.
the original Space Invaders, where advancing aliens get closer and closer while firing on your laser bases. Fire back using the bases for protection. Every zapped invader scores points, and the most points of all are scored by zapping the saucer. It's a game of invaders from space, an old favorite.
Okay, thank you very much, Kevin. You know, we've had a lot of mother and son and father and son teams here on the show. This is the first time the younger person has let the older person decide what game to play. How come you let your mom decide, Tim?
I don't know.
Well, that's a good reason, I'm sure.
He's got a
Dottie,
lovely
why don't
shiny
you
hair,
pick
I've got to
Space
say that.
It's probably the only game I know how to play.
All right.
Oh,
I hope
Dottie.
you do well, I'll give you a couple of hints. If the mystery ship comes across the top, you can shoot it, and we don't know how many points you get for that. You get mystery points for it. When the Space Invaders come down and start turning green, you're in a lot of trouble. All right? Let's get ready to play. You'll have 50 seconds. Right over here, Tim.
Yeah, I'm not going to have the
cheer on.
time for them to get down to the bottom.
You ready? Get set. Play.
That's the mum's going. This is interesting.
Okay. Get some points.
Yeah, you might want to start firing. Oh,
Can't
for
get
crying
points
out
unless
loud.
you shoot. Gotta shoot, Dottie. Good. Look out, look out. There you go.
She's getting a rhythm
There you
now.
go, good. All right, 200 points. 25, 36 seconds left. Another one coming up. He's over there. There you go.
She's actually doing all right.
There's that mystery ship.
Get that ship. Oh, unlucky.
Dottie, you lasted. You didn't get killed off after all.
I know.
Good for you. What do you think, Tim?
Yeah, that was
Fish.
good.
All right, head on back. Let's bring down the next team. Come on, Derek and Tom.
Right, they're told to run. Look at how
Now,
awkward
which one of
does
you is
he
going
look.
to play Space Invaders?
I am.
You're going to play it for the same reason Dottie is?
Well, yes, that's right.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. The mystery ship comes across. You can hit that. You get mystery points. When the invaders start turning green, you're in big trouble. How do you think he's going to do, Derek?
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see what happens. You have 50 seconds. Ready? Get set. Play. Here we go. Going good. Look out. Good play.
Well, he's not died yet.
Mystery ship should be showing up any moment.
Yeah, I love how he's hammering the fire button.
You have another one. You have time. Plenty of time. 17 seconds. There's that mystery ship.
Oh, I think Dottie's gone. I think she has. Or maybe not.
Boy, we've got a close game right here. Tom, nicely done. We'll be right back to see who gets to choose the next game in Starcade in just a moment, so stay with us.
Dave, any idea? What speed does the car have? No idea. 110 miles an hour. Ooh. Da, 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 da.
Today's grand prize on Starcade
It's like
is
fucking Dusty Bin.
RB5X, the intelligent robot. It's the perfect multi-purpose programmable home appliance. It learns from its experiences, moves under its own power. It can talk and even fetch the paper. Available from RB Robot Corporation, Golden,
Of course it can
Colorado.
fetch the paper.
And now back to Starcade
How?
with Jeff Edwards.
Oh, boy, is that going to be fun for one of these families to have. Well, let's see. Both parents survived the wave of Space Invaders, and we'll find out what the score is. Walters, you have so far 520. Delks, you have 500. Well, we have a close game. Walters in the lead. Of course, there's still another game to be played in this round, and then total points scored on both games will determine who gets to play the name of the game board. I have a question for you if you're ready. Hands on buzzers, and here we go. The bagman
I was
runs
thinking
through
that
mine
myself.
shafts, picking up A, money bags. Yes, Delks.
Mhm.
Money bags.
Money bags is right. The other choice is gold. Well, you guys know your
I wonder if you can
questions,
buy
all
one of
right,
these
and your
robots on
answers.
eBay.
We have 4 games left, and one of them is a mystery game. What are you going to pick to play?
Donkey Kong Jr.
Donkey Kong
Ooh.
Jr. Okay, that is the game. It is a tough game, I think, to play, but of course, any donkey would know how to play it.
You should know, Jeff. You should know. Mario, beware of Donkey Kong Jr. He's crafty, he's fearless, and out to rescue Papa Kong from your clutches, scoring points as he climbs.
Is it actually
avoiding
different
the
than
brigade of
Kong, is it?
snapping jaws, ape-eating birds, and energy pods.
There's just
Watch
too much
out,
to think
Mario.
about
The son
for
of
my
Donkey
liking.
Kong
The
is
thing I
out
like
to
about
rescue
Donkey Kong
Papa.
is it's simple
Okay,
to
Kevin,
play,
thank you. All right,
simple to
let's see, Dottie, you
understand.
played the last game, so Tim, you're up this time, right?
Yeah,
How are you, Donkey Kong Jr.?
Shite.
I'm all right.
Well, my hat's off to you because I cannot play this game at all. I don't know what's the matter with me in Donkey Kong Jr., but it doesn't work, so I have no hints to give you. I just wish you good luck, okay? All right, here we go. Dottie, you come over here to cheer him on. You have 50 seconds. Ready? Get set. Play.
See to do worse than me.
And here comes old Jr. now. There you go. Nice jump. Way to go. Look out. That's the way to do that. Boy, you know this game. You have Divine. Plenty of time. Look out. Nice move. Look out. Whoa. All right. Look at
He knows how to play this one.
You got another screen. Plenty of time left. Let's see if he gets some more points. About 22 seconds left. Looking for another screen. There it is. 15 seconds.
You know, in some ways, I think you might be better off not getting to the next screen, because the problem is you've then got about 10 seconds of your time wasting waiting for the next level to start. Whereas if you just lost a life, then you might, well, maybe not in this game because there is a kind of intro, I think. So yeah, maybe not.
My gosh, I've seen screens on that I've never seen before in my life. Are you glad you're not playing this one, Tom?
Yeah, I sure am. Derek can do it better than I can.
All right, Derek, how are you at Donkey Kong Jr.?
I'm okay.
Fish.
Well, let's see if you can do as well as Tim did. You have 50 seconds.
He's
and
slightly
we'll
less
get ready-
precocious.
Get ready to get set now, if you will. Tom, over here, please. Derek, all set. Ready? Get set. Play. And here comes Junior now. Really good. All right. Got a jump. Good jump. Whoa, no. Junior coming up. Hang in there, Derek. About 30 seconds, still have time. That's the way to score. Oh, got you again. You have time for one more, Junior. May get some more points. About 15 seconds left. Hang in there.
Can't remember what the other guy got.
All right, Derek and Tom, head on back. 3,200 is the score you got. We're going to add up all the scores now that we have so far. All of you, of course, had a chance to play Space Invaders and Donkey Kong Jr. And now one of these teams is going to play for a very special prize, because we're going to total up all the scores and see who gets to play the Name the Game board. Walters, you have a total of 3,720. And the Delks, you have 6,800. Oh, Tim on Donkey Kong Jr. did it. Come on down here. We'll play the Name the Game board. See how well you know your video games? Come on, Tim. You come too. I don't think Dottie's going to be able to do it all by herself. All right, just down here, please. Turn around. That's it. And you turn around. There you go.
Was turquoise ever fashionable?
Behind is the Name the Game board. We're going to show you 4 video games. If you name the games correctly, you're going to win a good prize. Does that sound good to you, Tim?
Yeah.
All right. How about you, Dottie?
Slightly uncomfortable.
All right. One of you's got to go first. Who's going to go first?
She can.
Dottie, you will go first, then Tim, then Dottie, then Tim. All right, turn around, please. Take a look at the screens. In the upper left-hand corner, is that Roundup or Robbie Roto?
Robbie Rodo.
Roundup?
No, sorry, one wrong. In the second screen, Tim, is that Berserk or Frenzy?
Frenzy.
Frenzy is right. Okay, number 3, is that Pop Flamer or Poppin' Balloon?
Pop Flamer.
Pop Flamer.
Good guess, Dottie. You got it. And Tim, the final one, is this Lookin' or Eyes?
Eyes.
Eyes is right. You got 3 out of 4.
I've seen that one before.
Turn around, and Kevin will tell you what prize you're going to get.
You get cartridges for ColecoVision.
It's a White's metal detector featuring ground exclusion balance to help you locate coins, jewelry, and
Is it only
precious
the
metals
80s
while excluding mineralized
that,
soil. A
metal detectors
from
are popular?
White's Electronics.
All right, nice going, Dottie and Tim.
You never see
You're
people
in the
with
lead,
metal
but there
detectors
is
now.
one more round to play, and we'll be back to play the final round and see who's going to get a chance at that robot. We'll be right back. We're at round 2. There's only one game left to play, but before we play that game, Tom, somebody told me besides being in the computer business, you were a songwriter.
Yeah, that's right, Jeff.
You have a song you'd like to do?
As
for
it
us?
happens.
Here. Shall I go ahead?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Starcade really makes our day. We like Starcade all the way. Video games are lots of fun. made to play for everyone. Mom, dad, and children too. Big folks, little folks, and teenagers who want the new technology. Experience is what you see. Oh, 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 Starcade.
All right. Oh, that's terrific. That'll probably be an arcade game in about another 3 weeks. Okay. This is round number 2. As I said, only one game left to play.
It's
This
even
time
worth
only
a
40
comment, that
seconds
one.
to play it. After that, we'll total up the scores in all the games. And the top scorer will get a chance to win the RB5X robot. So, teams, if you're ready, here's your final question. Hands on buzzers. In Graplop, when the ball turns red, you can A, score no points, B, score bonus points. Yes, Delks.
B.
No, sorry, it's A. When the ball's red, you can score no points, and that means the Walters get a chance to pick the game. We have 3 games left. Tasmania, Popeye, and Bump and Jump, and one of them's a mystery game.
Popeye.
Popeye, he says. No mystery sound. The mystery game was Tasmania.
Give me 2 seconds,
Popeye's
folks.
a
I've got a
terrific
dog
game, and if you play
outside
it well, you get some
barking. A
points.
pain in
Kevin
the
knows
arse.
how to
I
play.
shall be right back.
Well, blow me down, mates. It's me, Popeye, catching hearts, musical notes, and words of love, tossed to me by my sweet olive oil, performing me duty by punching out a few obstacles thrown in me way, and giving Bluto a lickin' after I've had me spinach. Fighting off the sea hag with me friends Sweet Pea and Wimpy, putting in an appearance. What a way to spend me day, 'cause I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
I love it. Okay, Tom and Derek, who's going to play Popeye?
Me.
Okay, do you know much about Popeye?
Well, yeah, if you kick the can.
Yeah, well, grab the spinach. Yeah, kick the can is kind of a hide-and-seek game. Yeah, but that's okay. I'll give you another little hint, and you all might want to listen to Dottie and Tim. When Popeye opens up, he's on the left side of the screen. Leave him there till Bluto comes over and wrap him around behind to the other side. Bluto will come back and turn his head around, and you can pop that punching bag and drop the bucket on Bluto's head, okay?
Okay.
All right, that's advice. You don't have to follow it, but it'll make you some points if you can. Tom, get ready to cheer him on. You have 40 seconds. Ready, get set, play. Wrap him around. That's it. Good. Whoa! Went down too soon. It's okay, there's the spinach. Got the spinach. Gonna catch him? Look out! Oh! You got another one coming up. Okay, here we go. Look out! 1,260. A little bad luck for you, but let's head on back. Going back there, Derek and Tom, and Tim and Johnny come up. That's a tough game unless you get them all in the right place. Okay, Tim will straighten it. You put her where you want her, Tim. Okay, there you go. Who's going to play this game?
I am.
Okay, Timmy, you know Popeye pretty well?
Yeah.
You hear the advice I gave to Derek?
Yeah.
You think you're going to follow it?
I don't know.
All right, we'll see what happens. Get ready to play. 40 seconds. Ready, get set, play.
You can't possibly get a good game in any game in 40 seconds.
Catching a couple of hearts. I reckon catching more than worth. A couple of punches there. Good punch. Doing fine. Okay. Punch. Good. Plenty of time. 15 seconds. Good move. Got the spinach. Drop through the middle. That's the trick. You got Pluto. Good for you. 3,500. Nicely played, Tim. Congratulations. Dottie and Tim go on back. What we're going to do now is total up all the scores and see who's going to get a shot at that old robot there. Well, we've had a good day of play, the father and son team and the mother and son team, and I'm glad to have met all of you here on the show. Now we'll total up the scores and see how we did.
He sounds so
The
sincere.
Walters have a grand total of 4,980. The Delks have 10,300. Terrific. You guys are the winners for sure. Congratulations. Walters, I'm glad to have met you. Thanks for the song, Tom. That was really nice. Sure thing. Nice to meet you. Derek, good luck. We have some nice gifts for you. And the Delks, of course, you have won a very special prize for being our winners of the day. And Kevin will tell us about that.
It's the Texas Instruments home computer and software.
Yes, I would rather win that again than
you're not just playing, you're learning
Little
with
Mickey.
the home computer and software from Texas Instruments.
All right, that is yours. Also waiting for you in the wings is a robot. If you can do it, we'll find out. We'll see what happens right after this.
I would love to actually see. I wonder what it. I'll need to Google it actually. I'll need to Google
Some
it
of our
to see what
contestants
that
and
was.
some members of the studio audience will receive Trigger Elite, the high-performance joystick from Electra Concepts. With
this
select
looks
sensitivity
shit.
settings, rapid-fire bar, 5-year guarantee, and more, your video system's complete with
5-year
Trigger
guarantee.
Elite.
Yeah, my
and
arse.
GameLine, the incredible new way to play an endless stream of video games with just one cartridge through your telephone. GameLine, the only way to try new games at home before you buy them, and games are only the beginning. And Zonix video games with the exclusive
coming
double ender.
soon.
2 amazing games on
Porn
one cartridge.
accessory.
Multiple screens and unbelievable graphics. Zonix new cartridges, Spikes Peak and Ghost
Double
Man.
ender.
Zonix, more fun for the price of one.
Okay, welcome back to Starcade. And now, Tim and Dottie, the chance to win your own robot. There's still 2 games left unplayed, Tasmania and Bump and Jump. During the commercial break, we
I need to
informed you
Google
that if
that
you picked
robot.
Tasmania, you'd have to score at least 921 points. If you picked Bump and Jump, you'd have to score at least 1,714 points. Those are the average scores of more than 20 other players who played these same games. And you reached a decision, and you picked?
Tasmania.
Tasmania. Okay, that means if you score 921 points or more in 30 seconds, you're going to win our grand prize, RB5X, the robot. So while Kevin tells us about Tasmania,
RB5.
we'll go over and get ready to play.
RB5.
You're just a little Tasmanian devil zapping everything in sight so you can have the game all to yourself. But as time runs out, the walls close in and defeat could be a crushing experience. But while you can zap and run, if an escape exit comes, take it for even bigger rewards. It's Tasmania.
Okay, you need to get 921 points or more in 30 seconds, and you're going to play it, right, Dottie?
Oh, no.
Look at Tim's face when I said that. I know you want to play it, Tim, right?
Yeah.
All right, my friend. 30 seconds to get 921 points or more, and the robot is yours. You ready? Get set, play. Don't shoot, don't get killed. Wait, oops, sorry, you have another one coming up. Need 921 points, 20 seconds to go. Look out.
Never seen this before. It looks like some good man's robot one.
14 seconds, keep going. Look out. Look out. Ah! Get him if you can. Walls are closing in. Oh, no, not quite. 750 is what you got. You needed 921. Valiant try, though, Tim. Congratulations to you, Dottie. To you, too. You've both been good players. You have some nice prizes here on Starcade. It's been nice meeting you. Hope you had a good time. Good. All
Dottie,
right,
can
that's
I
the
have your
people
phone
from
number?
Wish you good luck. This is Jeff Edwards for Starcade. See you on the next show. Until then, hope all your troubles get zapped. Bye-bye.
There you go. Right, folks. Yeah, it's late. There's Starcade. I can't see that robot. Steve, you're saying RB Robotics still selling. I'll need to have a look for that anyway. Anyway, folks, listen, thank you very, very much for joining me tonight. It's been good fun, as always. Hello, or thank you for those on Twitch and on YouTube. There will be a podcast coming out tonight. I'm just going to go and do that right now. And then you've got the Jason Page podcast next week. So until next time, folks, as always, thank you very, very much for watching.